and then they hear rough. These barely can make out the sound of someone dry heaving.
Possibly cursing as well.
Oh no, he's unconscious now.
It occurs to me we have nobody guarding the exit to this place.
If that mage can grab that drone and run down this hallway filled with pepper punch and grenades, I would be goddamn impressed.
Well,
To be fair, the mage probably knows where the grenades and shit are.
it's probably just, they're probably not rigged to blow up on him.
Well, no, that was just a tripwire.
Ah. I have my gun out, by the way, by now, because I don't want to risk having to shoot a fucking Force 12 fire flamethrower at somebody again.
All right, now what's Ripsaw doing?
Well, this whole time, even while I was having Ripsaw, is going to be continuing to go towards that fucking lodge.
Are you going back into the main hallway, or are you going to go through another room?
I can't trust that there aren't more grenades in the main hallway. Like, it's basically a death trap. Though I will punch a hole in the wall and stick my head out to make sure the mage isn't escaping down the hallway before I go.
Why do you think you're letting Gunner go first?
No, but your other samurai is now currently puking or dry heaving on the floor. Apparently not moving much.
Does
slightly more orange.
Does anyone have a first aid kit?
I have a Radiant 3 on my belt, on my kit.
I think Grinner might need one.
Yep, first thing you get, one of the first things you buy after your first run is at least a Radiant 3 kit that you can carry with you. But we gotta clear this. We gotta clear this lodge. Make sure there's the mages in here beforehand. First aid's not gonna get him up in time for a fight. Just keep watching the hallways until we can get there.
Yep, so going slightly slower so I don't accidentally fall into any pits, I continue my way. And then I
Alright, you bust through the wall. You're into the final wall busting area. Do you bust through the wall?
Oh, I bust through the wall.
Cool.
I'm ready to burninate anybody inside.
Hold on just 1 minute here. All right. Can you roll me body, Ripsaw?
Sure.
Alchemy. Lovely.
Ripsaw starts to burst through the wall, and then Ripsaw was a wall. Like stone.
I wasn't... Okay.
Was there no magic defense test on that?
If I remember correctly, that is the magic defense test, is body.
Is there plus
It is.
counterspelling?
Counterspelling?
You can counterspell it now, if you'd like.
I can dispel it, straight up dispel it.
No,
Yeah.
counterspelling is added on to my defense test against the magic.
Yeah.
He was active.
Yeah, but spell defense has to be declared first.
He did.
And you were basically just walking through there, and He was
Yeah,
paying
that's-
attention to make sure he didn't have a Force 12 coming out, so I assumed he was not actively.
Yep, it's fine.
This isn't like it's going to actually stop you since you didn't actually burst through the wall.
Yeah,
It's more of like a surprise.
who the fuck puts the alchemy trigger on the goddamn wall for petrify?
The guy who can hear someone come through the wall for several minutes.
Who takes alchemy?
And
No
it's
runner
been
takes
approximately
alchemy.
6 seconds, maybe 9.
It's been longer than that to go through that many walls.
Every wall would be one pass.
Wait.
An average
He
of 2 to
cast
3
this?
passes.
Yes. Which
So
means
he
he
can
took some
see us.
drain.
He means he can see us, unless he's using like looking glass or something stupid. I
He
thought
can also hear you guys come through the wall, and he knows
Yeah.
the floor in at least one of those areas is weak.
Yeah, I thought that was like a alchemic preparation. Like, who runner takes that? Okay, yep. Ah, damn, counterspelling such a kills people. Yeah, I guess I have the counterspell. Unless I can make a perception check to see if I can see this mage because he has eyes on me.
You have the feeling the mage probably doesn't. You don't see any eyes on you. Would you like to counterspell the petrify spell?
Yeah, probably has a goddamn maid's goggles or something. Okay, my counterspelling. Dispelling is magic plus counterspelling, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And it's against his net hits, right?
Plus force.
Say what? So that's my counterspelling.
Oh, actually, it's resisted with force plus magic.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, the drain is simply the spell's drain.
Oh, so I was scared as hell. What was the spell's drain?
It's only counterspelling is only super deadly if you're trying to dispel rituals.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of like banish because I've never actually had to counterspell anything before. It's like
It is if
10
you're
rounds,
trying to
not
dispel
counter.
a ritual.
Yeah.
Then it is just like fucking banish. It is just as horrifyingly bad. Actually, it's actually worse than banish because banish, at least you're like, well, only 90% of the time it's only going to be rolling 6 dice most.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the drain I have to take? Yeah, I'm gonna.
7 drain.
Holy shit!
Alternatively, you can just wait until the spell wears off because, or he
It's
stops sustaining.
sustained. Yeah. I have like what 1 point of edge left?
Yep.
What was that roll for? I was throwing my drain.
Oh, I rolled something extra.
I got scared for a second. I'm like, what?
I wanted to see if my luck, if after, of course, the actual threat was gone, my luck had changed.
That puts me up to 6 done. I'm going to immediately hit a slap patch on one of my stem patches on me, and he should be up.
All right. So, what are we doing now? Sorry, I just kind of got a little discombobulated there for a second.
I just took the petrify spell off of you, which hurt a lot.
Okay, so she got unpetrified.
Yep, and I'm gonna say the mage can fucking see us. Keep going, because he has a fiber optic or something around here, or a looking glass spell.
Would you like to make a perception check?
I would. What's the visual?
Visual.
Well, okay, the mage is obviously inside that room. The reason he wasn't showing up on Detect Life is because
He's in the barrier.
By the way, shortly after that happened, you got 2 hits on Detect Life in this last room.
I'm not. Detect Life is gone. I'm not carrying that around.
Okay, then you don't know that they ran off into the next room.
Yeah, I don't.
This is going to be super infuriating for you when you bust in and realize it.
Probably. He probably has fiber optic cable everywhere. That's 8, 9. Yep.
So we didn't hear any doors opening.
You would, in fact, hear a door open and shut, and open and shut.
Which direction did I hear that coming from?
Both those doors opened and shut, it sounds like.
I'm going.
You are now in what appears to be a very obvious mage circle.
Do we see the drone?
You do not see a drone.
There's not a spell on this circle, is there?
Do you want to turn on your astral vision?
I kind of don't want to be in this circle.
Can you declare counterspelling again? Because apparently it's not declared anymore.
Oh, yes, I am counterspelling.
You edge around the circle of what is clearly his lodge. Are you going to astral perceive to make sure there isn't a spell on it?
No, I'm not. It's a lodge. There might be some. He might have put like a anchored a ward or something to it if he's some crazy ritual caster, but I'm not taking the chance.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm going to miss the damn spirit about to clock me in the head, but
so you have busted through. You're in the circle. What now? You know the mage. Sounds like they're in this room.
I am going that way.
Are you going to go through the door? Because that would be the path of least resistance.
Whatever is the fastest way.
they probably have guns trained on the door. But yeah,
I honestly don't care.
I'm going to call Fire Spirit in that room. Combat. We're killing everybody that's not part of our team, us, on this floor, or until I say combat ends. Go into that room.
He goes through, and
there's 5 water spirits.
20,
God damn it.
25, 125. Nothing but water spirits.
In fact, it's just a water tank. It's a giant tank of water.
Exactly. No, he goes through. This is going to be a bad fight.
Guys, this is perfect for me. I can breathe underwater.
That actually begs the question. Since engulfed water is drowning you, does that mean if you can breathe water, you don't take damage from it?
Pressure is involved too.
Pressure. Yeah.
You can breathe air, but engulf air still does damage to you.
It's not just drowning; it's crushing.
I know, it's magic bullshit.
But I wouldn't be drowning; I'd just be getting crushed.
So, to cut things short, because otherwise it's just going to be these guys try and run away.
It's going to be musical chairs, kind of.
I have their actual signature. I will use the goddamn search power and have him kill the guy who he searches if I have to.
Eventually, the spirit kills the dude. I'm just going to skip over the intravenous parts.
Okay.
In the final room, there is a drone. It looks like the drone that you've seen before on the video.
Yay.
Yay. It's turned off.
It is indeed turned off.
Let's keep the jammer on it just in case. Hey, call the Johnson and work out a job for it.
All right.
Yeah, we don't need a quick search of a quick planetary search of the bodies to find anything that would be important to this or anything. I know we can't loot because that's bad, but just anything that might be like, hey, we were working for the Johnsons, he's going to screw us. Anything like that, that's on them.
There's nothing immediately obvious as to who they're working for or who they were working for, as to or even to as why they did this.
Okay. I just don't know where the line is between searching their bodies for stuff and looting, and that's okay.
Basically, the point where you get smoked by HTR for trying to steal things is about the point where the looting world comes in.
Yeah.
Because some people weren't following that, from what I understand.
So
But
I'm good. I got 30 minutes on the stem patch. Let's pick this guy thing up and drag. What's Pukey out?
Speaking of which, his stim patch probably wears off at some point, and he ends up taking 3 points of physical.
Come on, Squidward. Let's get him up.
How many again?
You're going to take 3 points of physical as the stun overflows into your physical tracks.
Yes, since I have the platelet factories, I should take one less, so 2.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it probably doesn't, but just...
We're getting the drone loaded up. We're putting first aid on you. We're gonna feel what you can up.
When you wake up, you're really gonna hurt instead of just mostly hurt. Like you probably were coughing up some blood there.
Yeah, just widely deserved.
Gas masks. Always
Chem seals.
I do own one.
Chem seals.
Chem seals are great. Gas
Anytime you
masks
Yeah.
will serve you so great.
Anytime you go in, when you're about to go hot, goes on, gas mask turns on.
Yeah.
Especially in any situation where you don't know if
Yeah, I actually have
Where
one
they
in my
are.
car, but I didn't think about it.
In fact, I'm gonna have to start making a point of that in next game, in other games and stuff. Just like we're rolling in, we're going in hot. All my stuff, all my gear's on, my guns out, my gas mask on before we go out.
Oh my god, out of time.
now, by the way.
So is that the end of the run, or do you want to do the Johnson meet?
Yeah, I'm just showing the traps off here real quick here.
What are these other magic circle thingies?
Alchemical traps on the doors.
Sorry.
So what? So was there a what did she booby trap her lodge?
No, the lodge was the only thing not booby trapped.
Smash it, Ripsaw.
Just start stealing lodge materials and stuff.
Nah, just
But
Just-
then also smashes the wall that is next to the mage and says, "Be careful with your fragging spirits."
No, He smashes the wall and hits the trip on the alchemic preparation. It turns to stone again.
And it's literally Code Flare dragging 3 people downstairs.
No, I'll levitate the guy.
Code Flare with 2 strength.
No,
Very, very slowly.
In fact, 2 of the negative metagenic qualities: impaired body and impaired strength.
Incredibly slowly.
Yeah.
I do have quick healer, so that should help, right?
Yeah.
It will.
We made the mistake of rushing towards the end and not letting the Decker deck.
Yes, if
Or the techno.
the Decker had gotten some sights off, you actually potentially could have gotten through this without without them knowing. Or at least them realizing way later and you still being able to make a escape.
What was their Decker doing anyway?
Not a whole hell of a lot. Pretty much just hanging out with the mage. Like, do you think they're going to kill us? Yeah, we're probably going to die, aren't we?
If you shoot at us, well, I could have. If they wanted to negotiate, I would have negotiated.
To be fair, you guys did kind of break into their house after being incredibly suspicious and shooting their pet watcher.
Well, they did
once
trap their house with gas grenades and shit.
Yeah, they had
They're coming right at you.
Thing is, once things start looking that bad, is really just when you should surrender.
Maybe tell me where the gas grenades are.
Running for it. But the one guy didn't know that his buddy had gotten killed. Pretty much, he ran right by Ripsaw and was like, "I'll just get this mage."
And
no
now
clue
he's
things were going bad until.
And now he's this adorable little pile of ash with googly eyes.
Pretty much.
You've been fired.
The mage and the other guy probably would have actually surrendered if you guys had gone in there, but
They ran.
I mean, I literally said I was going to go in there, but we never got to that.
yeah. But then the mage's like, "No, fuck this! Fire spirit, go and kill everything."
Oh yeah. Well, we just try to break down one wall and get hit with a fucking stone spell, and I'm like, no. Either these guys are in full panic mode, they either have some kind of trap in there, or they're sitting there with machine guns ready to action on that fucking doorway.
That is true. That was the other thing that could have happened.
So I'm like, nope, fire spirit, go in there. I don't think he has any spirits left. Go after the maid. I feel kind of bad for I don't know. Was it dump chunking the run with a spirit? But
I had fun. I hope you guys had fun.
My question is, how did I get petrified when the wall wasn't broken yet?
He had a hole in the wall.
Yeah, he had some kind of small hole, a peephole in the wall.
Basically, he heard you coming through and poked a hole in the thin wall that you were breaking through so easily. And when you went to go and smash, he cast Petrify to prevent you from smashing the wall.
He must have been almost dead. He must have been pretty fucked up.
He got really lucky on his drain roll. Pretty much, that was what I was rolling good on, was fucking drain rolls.
Yeah.
This whole run.
I still can't believe I pulled off taking one drain on a force 12.
It happens.
Well, I had a lot of fun for being really fucking useless. Holy shit.
The important part is you had fun.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Anything.
I'm sorry about that. I know I was kind of trying to push it along a little bit because we were dragging our heels a lot. And I'm sorry if that I didn't mean to push anybody out or push them out.
Oh no, I missed so much obvious stuff that should have been Yeah, it was my major mistakes at the end.
I'm just trying to I was just trying to keep it rolling. So it's like, nope, fuck it, we're going.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the other trap that was a motion sensor trap was in a storeroom.
You know what would have been really useful?
What?
If I could have convinced Ripsaw to go up on the roof, use Detect Life to find out where they are, and just punch the goddamn roof.
Why not just have Ripsaw just punch the supports of the building out?
Actually, my first
That would have hurt the drone.
plan was with whipsaw up on the roof, and me going from the bottom with a shotgun, like preventing them from coming down.
I'll say this: if Ripsaw punching out the supports would have been dump trucking this run.
But you would have lost the drone.
We would
You
have.
would have, but at least you would have done technically done what he wanted.
I should have asked for a bonus for collecting it intact.
Oh, he was going to give you less money if you didn't. So you guys are going to gain 12,000 million and 4 karma.
Ooh, 12,000 karma.
Yeah, no. 12,000 million and 4 karma. Any thoughts?
It was a fun run. It was good. I mean, I don't know how well you had it planned out if we had decided to try to snipe the dead drop and if we played back. But
That would have been interesting. It was a route that I didn't exactly expect.
I don't think we had the team comp for it though. We would need like maybe a rigger, someone that can do surveillance that the mage is going to spot instantly.
I thought we had a rigger in this group,
No.
or at least someone who advertised as being able to rig.
Maybe that was the person that didn't show up. And
I believe it was the person who didn't show up. Yeah.
Yeah, because if we had a way to follow them more reliably than me sticking the spirit on them, because the mage is already paranoid, I really think I would have pushed for the drop option. But
That would have been a very interesting situation, in my opinion.
yeah. As far as run goes, it was really good. It was really it was fun. We kind of dragged our ass on a lot of stuff, but it was a good time.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it then.
Yes.
Yep, I see the work for the karma. If you want, if you post that either in the Discord or the full 20 page, I will keep track of that.
How many people was this their first run? So that was Code Player's first run.
It's not Code Flayer's literal first run. Because they're a surgeling, they have like 100 karma. It's their character's first run though.
Yeah, I meant their character. The character's first run.
I think just Code Slayer or Code Flayer.
Okay.
I'm up to 90 career karma. Yay!
Woohoo!
Oh yeah.
77 of which is on Ripsaw.
Nice.
Yep, I'm hoping Flowers gets put through soon enough.
I was almost suicidal. I'm like, you know what? I don't mind dying. It'll give me a chance to play my new, better thought out and better statted mage.
Oh yeah, one thing. I want to try and get the full body armor with all the shit.
Go ahead and roll for it.
I mean, I don't have a good connection for it, but I got lucky before.
I think Icarus got managed to get rating 3 learning neurostimulus with just 9 connection dice.
How good is your fixer that's looking for your full body armor?
He's a 2-2 connection.
Um,
So pretty bad.
I throw like 11 dice to look for stuff, just myself.
Okay.
I got 8, 9. I throw 10 dice looking for stuff for myself. So if you want me after the run, right now, like, hey, do you know some people?
Unfortunately, you
try to see if I
cannot
can
do
find-
that.
I can't do that, can I? No, it's hub rules. I'm sorry, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't think about
Yeah,
that.
unfortunately, the hub does not allow you to do that because,
Yeah,
well,
it'd be crazy.
Abusive.
abuse
Abusive
that.
as hell. Yeah, I wasn't
Just
thinking.
let me
It's
grind.
late. It's almost midnight over here.
Oh, it's cool, dude. Trust me, I'm feeling the same way.
It's 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. for me. So
Let's see. What is the,
just for the full body armor, it's right. I should do it with chemic seal. That would be 20 restricted.
not today.
Okay. Oh well, I don't know what else to get. But I wanna increase some skills.
Alrighty. That stuff you will need to declare.
Um,
You can just, if you just write it into the chat or into
sure,
here.
I'll do that.
Perfect.
So I posted in the Discord chat. I'm working for the people.
Alrighty, thank you.
I have some. Hellraven has some very dark deeds he needs to atone for.
Were they done dirt cheap?
No, he got paid decently to do them. But actually, probably, we got paid 20 grand for killing 50 people.
Yep.
Should at
That's
least ask for a grand ahead.
That's a weird run there.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to get my other computer up and remember these things. So it's 2,000 plus. It was 4 karma, right?
It was 4 karma plus 12,000.
Okay. Thank you. I'll see you on the Skype. Bye.
Cool. Later, man.
Rum was good. I'm going to take off as well. Thanks for having me, even though I was the third choice.
No, it's cool, man. I was just not sure if I could handle Ripsaw on that run. It was probably better that I had her on that run, or else I probably would have wiped.
Sometimes you need to punch through walls. And you got to turn me to stone, and I hadn't been stoned before, so that was interesting.
Are you going to use that joke now?
Well, I mean, I should have expected it. My Discord picture is The Rock.
Yeah. It is one of my favorite. Petrify is one of my favorite alchemy spells.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. At first I thought it was turned to goo, and I think I would have argued for the spell resist had it been turned to goo, because the mage could have reached in and pulled out my cyber, and I would have had a stroke. But
no, that's not true. Anyways, turn to goo is just as solid as Petrify.
Yeah, he'd need a monofilament chainsaw to get.
Actually, turn to goo is actually more. It tends to be better than freaking Petrify, if I remember correctly.
Because you can still wash them off the hose and down a sewer drain.
No, you can't. They're more solid as goo than they are as stone. Don't think too hard on that.
You can't rip them apart, but you can still move them. They can still move.
They have a barrier rating. They are solid. They are a solid object.
Yeah.
It is basically the exact same thing as Petrify.
Except Petrify, you can push them up a cliff.
You can do that with that, technically, I guess. I mean, they're a solid object, is the thing.
Yeah. I always did want to complete a mission that way. throw a guy off a boat with Petrify. Just don't sink.
I had my last run. Petrify got used on a bunch of Yakuza by NPCs. Basically, the players got to see a video of a guy turned a dude to stone, then put a live grenade in his hand and walked away. And then he turned back to flesh after the grenade exploded. Of course.
Of course. Oh, I thought he just did it to like some terracotta, made himself some terracotta soldiers.
No, they were pretty. There were some pretty horrible things that happened in that run. It was. I actually really like how the players responded to it. They actually treated it like a bad field run.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Yeah, I am getting too tired to talk coherently.